Hello, fellow crafters. This is Cindy again with Love to Scrap for Fun, and I am selling this handmade mini album on my Etsy shop. And I wanted, of course, to do a flip through so that you would know how much work I put into these. These are made with cardboard, and they're double thickness cardboard. And I take 3 pieces of cardboard, the front, the back, and the 2.5-inch spine, and I cover them with white cardstock. And I use the finest cardstocks that's available to me. Um, this takes lots of papers of white cardstock because the whole base of this is done with white cardstock over the covers and the spine and the hinges, the hidden hinges. I use all white cardstock, and I'm putting tons of double photo mats in this. And these photo mats are 4x6. You would have to cut off 1/4 inch on a couple of sides of your photo to put it in here. And I double matted them with craft cardstock. It's not flimsy stuff. It's pretty good stuff. And you don't have to use the craft cardstock in there. I just put them in there to show you how big the photo is, and just to give it some look like it's kind of a appealing product. And I use a lot of coordinated pattern papers that are on cardstock. This isn't flimsy paper, scrapbook paper that you buy at Hobby Lobby for 89 cents, and it's one 12 by 12 piece, and it's really super thin. These are the thicker cardstock pattern papers that come in scrapbook pads that are nice and sturdy, and I really enjoy working with those. A lot of people at my work, they have hired me to make various different mini albums for them. They're not so much into junk journals. I make junk journals also, but a lot of people just want to give something as a gift so people can put their photos in these. And these are mostly for lots of photos. People don't like to write so much, but of course, in these, there's lots of tags where you can journal the events and what's going on with the photos and any kind of sentiments you want to put on there. You could put on your own stamps or whatever, but this is also white cardstock. And I have heart punches that I decorate this with, and this is really good. The thick kind of thread that you buy for beading and necklaces and stuff like that, and it's really good sturdy stuff. And so anyway, this is a 6x8 with a 2.5-inch spine, like I said. I do have a heart punch, and I have this stamp that I've been making these since 2012. So I can make them pretty quickly because I have all the measurements in my head. But I always like to put on the back of it this stamp that says handmade with love. I've had this stamp forever, can't remember where I got it. I don't know if you could ever find it again. I like to use edge punches to like trim the sides of the album if it looks like it needs something extra. This is kind of like boy colors, so I didn't put all the fluff and the lace and the fringe and the tassel because it's kind of more of a masculine boy type of album. And I like to sew buttons on here, and I sew them really good. I use very um, tough thread that I use for my journal signatures also. And I put it on there very, very sturdy. And then I also put a layer of glue on there so it won't come undone after you've fastened your hair tie to the button so many times. You don't want those threads to come loose. So it's on there pretty good. And this is a navy blue hair tie that matches the colors of this. This is a metal larger eyelet that is right there to hold the hair tie. And this title, it's from the paper collection, this square, and I backed it on white cardstock, backed on another layer of cardboard, so it has dimension on there. And it's just a simple, nice gift for a baby boy. I actually made one like this my daughter took to a baby shower, and they loved it. She said it was the hit of the party. Everybody was passing it around, and some people make comments that oh, I'm so glad it's not a big huge 12 by 12 albums because they take up so much space. It's a smaller mini album where it just features your favorite photos and stuff like that. You could sit on the shelf in the baby room or whatnot. So that's an option. I have tons and tons of 12 by 12 albums that I have made for my kids and grandkids over the year, and I don't have any shelf space left, but I love my 12 by 12 albums. And I'll just make more shelf space. I love to paper craft. I love all sizes of albums. I think it's great to preserve the memories because all the pictures that you have on your phone, they go up to the cloud, and who knows, someday you may lose all those. It's not guaranteed those pictures will always be there forever. You there People have lost photos all the time, all electronic photos. But inside this album, I have a pocket on this side and one on this side, so you could fill with whatever you want to put on there. I put a trifold photo mat on here. This is some 6 by 12 card stock, and it's a double matted, so there's the colors of the album on here. And in my stash, I did have this little fabric tag that says for a special baby, that I adhered that on there with some Fabri-Tac glue. And here's some dressed up tags with the craft cardstock. I have some huge metal brads and the tie and the backing. And here's a triple layer of tags assortment. And I added a little blue safety pin on there. And of course, all of these, like in all my mini albums like this, there are there are actually 3 signatures, and each signature, with all those signatures, you have 6 side pockets that hold additional spaces for photos. So these kind of albums can hold up to 50 photos. And you could also add photos to the pockets too as well. Here's a tag, and this is a really cool star brad that I had that matched this, pretty cute. And this comes out, you can put a photo here. You don't have to put photos over here, but if you have extra photos, you can adhere them on here and keep them. Some people like to just take these side pockets and just put all kinds of stuff in there and just put it in there like that. You can do that, or you can just have it tip out. And here's a place for a photo. You can put photos in this little pocket. You can do some journaling on this tag. With my heart punch, I made little tabs to go on the top. There's another journaling tag. And I made some vellum envelopes. Some little vellum envelopes, and I just put a little piece of cardstock in there for some journaling. And I made this little paper clip to go on top to hold it. And then you have a larger photo mat. You can use it on this side, or you can just put a photo in it and tuck it right in this pocket. And here's a larger photo mat. You could put a photo on both sides. And you could put photos in this little pocket, or you can just put your journaling with the tags and the journal card. And the paper is very, very cute. It's very neutral colors for like a boy, and it can be for a girl. My daughter said it would be great for a girl also. And here's one of those cute star brads that I had to give it some pizzazz. Really cute coordinating papers in this collection. I really enjoy working with really good quality cardstock pattern paper. And this pattern paper, I really enjoyed working with it, and all the different designs and the colors match. There's another vellum envelope with a handmade paper clip. You could put baby hair in there, or receipts, or whatever you want to put in those little envelopes. And then there's more journal tags. Journal card and a journal tag. And another pull out for photos. And I make these photo mats, and I use my corner punch, and then I use the rounded off corner punch on that, so it makes it very decorative. And a lot of people, some people, you give them as a gift and they don't know how to put their photos on here. And so this gives them, you know, direction on, okay, I put my photo in here, and it has a nice white backing there so that they can, their photo will pop out. And of course, a lot of people don't put a photo on every page because they like the pattern paper. And here's another little vellum envelope with a paper clip, and I added some little extras in there, and a journal card with a heart tab. Another photo mat here, and the bigger one up here. Journal card. And the last tip out in the side pocket. And the last of the goodies here on the back inside cover. We've got a trifold to adhere more photos on, or writing or journaling. And there's another of my brads. It's a brown star brad, and cute little navy blue, or is it dark gray safety pin there with a few tags. And they just kind of hang over this edge. And so I use, on my mini albums, I like to use the same edge punch throughout it to keep the design the same in the album. I'll use it along here and along here and up at the top up here. And I'll try to use one of my corner punches that kind of go with it and with the type of album that I'm doing. And that's the same edge punch there. So thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe and click like, and visit my Etsy page. You have a good weekend, and we'll see you later.